Welcome to this edition of the UNA Week in Review, presented by Lions HR. Softball wraps up the Gulf South Conference regular season championship, while the UNA golf, tennis, and baseball teams also see action as spring sports start to wind down. Find out more right after this.
Hi, I'm Bill Lyons with Lions HR. If you own or operate a small business, then you're aware of the growing number of challenges affecting your profitability. And if you're like most companies, the most expensive challenges are often people-related. At Lions HR, we've helped hundreds of business owners who were frustrated with the rising costs of payroll, workers' compensation, employee benefits, and the ever-increasing number of employment regulations. There's a better way to manage your human resources. Find out how working with Lions HR can improve your company's profitability.
The 2016 GSC softball tournament will be in Florence, Alabama for the first time since 1992. With a three-game sweep over Union, UNA clinched first place in the GSC and the right to host the upcoming conference tourney. The Lions outscored Union 30-0 in three contests, winning 11-0, 9-0, and 10-0 in 5 innings each. UNA now has 18 Mercy Rule wins this season. Harley Barkley was 6 for 9 on the week with 6 RBI. Madeline Lee also went 5 for 5, while Courtney Shields was 4 for 7 at the plate. Brooklyn Clark also homered 3 times and drove in 7 runs. In the circle, Hillary Carpenter got 2 wins, while Raven Cole no-hit the Bulldogs to get a win of her own. Union recorded just 3 hits all weekend. The regular season title is the first since 1987 for the Lions, who won back-to-back GSC championships in 1986 and 87 during the first 2 years of fast-pitch softball in the GSC. UNA, now 43-5, will close the regular season next weekend at Christian Brothers. UNA men's and women's tennis teams each saw action at the GSC tournament in Montgomery. The women's team came up short 5-3 to UAH in the opening round, while the UNA men defeated Lee in the opener before falling to eventual champion Valdosta State in the semifinals. The UNA men are 12-4 on the season and will wait to see if they get a bid to the upcoming NCAA Regional. An online selection show will be held on Tuesday, May 5th. UNA baseball came up on the short end of a series loss to Union. The Lions fell 8-0 in the opener before rebounding for a 7-1 victory in Game 2. The Bulldogs, however, held off a late rally in the finale to clinch the series with a 9-6 win. Devin Traglia got the pitching win for the Lions. At the plate, Taylor Hayes was 4 for 11 with 4 RBI. The Lions will travel to Christian Brothers next weekend before closing out the regular season at home against Valdosta State. And finally, the UNA golf team is hosting the 2016 GSC tournament this week at the Robert Trent Jones Shoals Fighting Joe course. The 18-hole rounds will continue through Tuesday. Thank you for joining us on this edition of the UNA Week in Review presented by Lions HR. I'm Shane Herman. Stay up to date with all of UNA athletics by going to the new www.roarlions.com.